I like Nexomon. There, I said it. It's a game that's surprisingly good, despite being a Pokemon knockoff of sorts. I was told that Nexomon is not only on phones, but it's also on Steam, and apparently I didn't know that. So I might want to pick up that version to finish playing the game. I don't know, I think I'd prefer that over playing on my phone.
Nexomon was a pretty good opening outing, but I said in my previous video that I was excited for the sequel. Before we even begin the game, I want to give a look at what I actually expected from the game.
So what do I expect from a sequel to Nexomon? Well, since it's coming out on consoles, I expect it to be like a bigger experience. It's not coming out on mobile devices, so I assume that it wouldn't fit on mobile devices. You know, that just makes sense. And it should be, like, better, I guess? I don't know. Just build on the story, like, expand from the original, refine the battle system, and have more side quests than the original. You know, like, that would have been cool. And I'd like updated graphics. Like, obviously, looks the same, but the original version wasn't, like, bad looking. And the pre-release footage looks kind of similar, so I'm really not holding my breath for that one. By the way, that's what I said before it came out. So, it came out. And most of what I said actually gotta happen. There's even a whole side quest now thing. And I was like, I predicted that, didn't I?
Let's talk about Nexomon Extinction. It was released on August 28th, 2020 on Steam, PS4, and the Nintendo Switch. No mobile release this time, which was a little bit unfortunate.
Prices all over the place. On the eShop, it's $19.99. Physically on Switch and PS4, it's $24.99. But on Amazon, it's listed as $39.99 for some reason. The Steam version also costs $19.99 as well. And GameStop has a different price altogether. I don't even know what their prices are.
To open up the game, there's a cutscene. It gives the player a recap of the last 10 minutes of the first game, with the game saying something about our hero saving the world from Omnicrom, this admittedly not scary dog creature guy. Then there's something about the extinction, hence the name, and oh no! It's somehow my fault for whatever reason. I don't know.
Clearly, it's propaganda. Okay, I would never destroy the universe or anything, alright? Ignore the headlines you're going to see about me, by the way. I never do that, except for the fact that I did. Ignore them.
Oh, and I also got to choose my name. I chose Mrs. Dabney. Wait, why isn't the D in Dabney capitalized? It is when I look at my trainer ID, but it's not in the cutscene. What? Are you serious? It's not even a big deal, but it's the biggest piece of criticism I can give the game so far.
Anywho, we open up the game and we're in this orphanage thing. We walk outside to catch our Nexomon, and instead of the robot from the last game, we have a little cat friend, and BAM! There's a monster. I didn't see that coming.
Then we get to choose our starters. Our options are this thing, this guy, you, this, that, him, it, that, and my boy. I ended up choosing the electric one.
Ooh! I like it.
The monster gets frozen, and we're dragged into a little cave thing. Apparently the ghost guy who saved us is actually the protagonist from the last game, which I think is a really nice touch. Look, there's even the little robot.
You know, this guy aged pretty well. He doesn't look a day past 80.
So we get let out of there, and we gotta go to the next city to start our adventure. The monster that attacked us was looking for a tyrant, which is like a terrorist or evildoer or villain of some kind.
They don't know it, but they're looking for me. Well, off to destroy the next city.
That's pretty much how the intro works. Then afterwards you have to go north to the city, but you have the option to move to the right into the wasteland, which is what I did. There's some exploring to be done and some stuff that can be found, but it's a good idea to just go north to the town.
There's a lot of differences between the original Nexomon and Extinction. Let's talk about those differences. They're pretty important.
A difference between the two games that I saw right off the bat is the capturing system, which is a lot more complex this time. First is the UI. In the original, you just threw the Nexomon capture thing, and it either worked or it didn't. Pokemon capturing works a lot like that. In Nexomon Extinction, the situation is different. Once you open up the capturing section, activated on Switch by pressing L and R, there are different options. You see a percentage meter with various things that can help push it up. Get a Nexomon down to 1 HP, add 20% chances. Stuff like that.
Then you can also give your Nexomon food, because everybody knows that the best way to catch something is to make it fat first.
So after you hit the Nexomon with the food and pick your capture device, and you have to hit a bunch of buttons, given you in a randomized order like this. After you hit them all, I'm not sure how it affects your capturing odds, but I guess it does.
Battling is basically the same as the first game, although the idea of being able to switch out whatever moves you want to have is no longer a thing. Odd choice of removal, because being able to bring back older moves was something I really liked from the first game. I even mentioned it in the review. But here they're nowhere to be found, so I was just, I don't know, it was a little upsetting.
Apart from these minor differences, the game is pretty much the same. The art style is similar, although the resolution of the Switch version is higher than that of the mobile version, I think. But the game is expanded upon. The story's bigger, the world's bigger, there are new Nexomon, and honestly, I prefer this intro to the last one. It's a lot more mysterious, as opposed to the last one where you knew who the villain was right off the bat.
So now it's time to give the game a score, a review score. And it's not that different from the original, but I would say that I do prefer it. So, to recap on our 0 to 10 scale of ranking, which doesn't mean that much, but for some reason I like to do, in closing, I give Nexomon Extinction an 8 out of 10. It's a good game, it's better than the original, and I can appreciate that. Hello, thanks for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm sorry that this video took forever to just do. I had a lot of stuff going on the last few weeks, and I'm just glad that I could get it done. Currently, when this video is out, I am actually getting my wisdom teeth removed. So, even though I had a video that I was like, hey, I want to get it out next week, we're probably going to have to push that back a little bit too, depending. I mean, I'll probably still be able to write, obviously, but I feel like saying the lines with all that gauze in my mouth is probably not a good idea. So we'll probably delay it a few days to a week-ish. It's about Among Us, so there you go. And a future video that we're writing right now, actually, the team and I, aka we are starting to do movie reviews on this channel, and I'm hoping to get the first one out within about a month or so. So there we go with that, hopefully. It's nearly finished, written. It's like 4,000 words, which is like 4 times what I'm used to with like a 10-minute video. So hopefully that goes good. Hopefully we can do it. But yeah, thank you for watching. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord, which is linked down below and somewhere. That's about it. Subscribe. Yeah, we're almost at 100 subs. Kind of, for like 60 something. Let's get it done. I'm sorry. That wasn't funny.